Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Devolution, U.S. forces have carried out repeated attacks on Iranian merchant vessels, escalating tensions in the Strait of Hormuz. On Friday, May 8th, U.S. forces confirmed opening fire on two empty oil tankers flying the Iranian flag in the Strait of Hormuz, preventing them from reaching an Iranian port in the Gulf of Oman. A Super Hornet fighter jet from the USS Bush aircraft carrier reportedly used precision-guided munitions to disable the tankers by targeting their funnels. Furthermore, Iranian officials reported that on Thursday night, May 7, another civilian vessel in Mainab City, Hormozgan province, was attacked by U.S. forces, catching fire and resulting in at least one fatality, 10 injuries, and 4 missing persons. These incidents occur amidst stalled peace talks between the U.S. and Iran, with Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson accusing the U.S. of serious violations of international law and ceasefire agreements, while asserting Iran's readiness to retaliate against any aggression. According to the Daily Express, Russia was subjected to a continuous 6-hour Ukrainian drone bombardment across 10 regions, including Moscow, on May 8, 2026. The Russian Defense Ministry confirmed 71 drones were intercepted between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Moscow time. Less than 2 hours later, former President Donald Trump announced a historic 3-day ceasefire deal and a 1,000 for 1,000 prisoner exchange between Ukraine and Russia via Truth Social. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed the truce on X, stating that the lives of Ukrainian prisoners were more important than targeting Moscow. This intense drone activity occurred as Moscow prepared for its Victory Day celebrations on May 9th, prompting Vladimir Putin to implement strict security measures, including snipers on Kremlin towers and a ban on wristwatches for officials due to assassination fears. UPI reports that 3 Australian women with alleged links to ISIS have been charged with crimes against humanity and slavery after returning from a Syrian refugee camp. Kausar Ahmad, 53, and her daughter Zainab Ahmad, 31, appeared in a Melbourne court where Kausar was charged with 4 counts of crimes against humanity, including keeping a female slave after moving to Syria in 2014. Zainab faces 2 similar charges. Separately, Janai Safar, 32, appeared in a Sydney court, charged with entering a declared conflict zone and joining ISIS. Her lawyer argued for bail, citing her 9 years in a refugee camp under truly horrific conditions and strong community ties in Australia. The Australian Federal Police stated that investigations into all Australians who traveled to conflict areas began in 2015, ensuring those who committed offenses are prosecuted. A slavery conviction can carry a sentence of up to 25 years. Al Jazeera reports that Libya's largest operational oil refinery, located in Zawiya, has ceased operations following intense fighting between armed groups in its vicinity. The National Oil Corporation, NAOC, and Zawiya Refining Company announced a precautionary halt and evacuated all employees from the oil complex and port. Alarm sirens were activated in the early hours of Friday after heavy weapon projectiles landed within the complex, though no significant damage was reported. However, clashes escalated, reaching adjacent residential areas and increasing risk. Authorities in Zawiya initiated a large-scale operation targeting criminal groups involved in serious acts like murder, kidnapping, human trafficking, and drug arms trade. The Zawiya Refining Company urged all parties to stop fighting and called for Libyan authorities to protect lives and vital facilities. The refinery, with a capacity of 120,000 barrels per day, is crucial and connected to the Sharara oil field. Since Muammar Gaddafi's fall in 2011, Libya has been affected by conflict between rival governments. The UK Labour Party has suffered a crushing defeat in the recent Wales local elections, losing its hold on power for the first time since the Welsh Autonomous Assembly was established in 1999. According to a report from Liberty Times, after all 96 seats were tallied, the Welsh National Party, Plaid Cymru, emerged with the most seats, securing 43. The Anti-Immigration Reform UK Party came in second with 34 seats, while Labour plummeted to third place with only 9 seats. This outcome represents a significant setback for the centre-left Labour Party in one of its traditional strongholds, as the party has dominated Welsh politics for over a century and is currently the UK's ruling party. Labour's Welsh leader, Eluned Morgan, lost her own seat and promptly announced her resignation, stating that this marks the end of a century of Labour victories in Wales and calls for radical introspection and a change of direction under national leader Keir Starmer. This defeat follows similar setbacks for Labour in local elections across England and Scotland. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.